My name is Dr. August Dunning, and if you're new to this channel, I do these nifty little dry fasting videos, beach walks, and invite you along. I've written a bunch of books on this stuff, particularly this one, Dry Fasting, the Phoenix Protocol, Dry Fasting for Rapid Healing and Radical Life Extension. And I'm going to talk about something that I don't much talk about because it's only evident to people that have dry fasted. Let me tell you the coincidence. Here's the coincidence. The coincidence is I started dry fasting in 2019, I think. It's that long ago, I think it was. And I've written a book every year since then. I mean, I'm completing my fourth and fifth book right now. And there's a coincidence there. The coincidence is what happens after you dry fast. You think better. You think a lot better. You think a lot clearer. And I'll tell you a couple of reasons why. One is that you have already gone in and done a significant remodeling and restructuring of your tissue after how many decades you've been alive in your brain. And that fixes a lot of stuff. You've gotten rid of a lot of toxins and byproducts from eating all these wild and crazy foods and stuff they throw in it to make you want more of it, like cytotoxins. And you don't have those frequencies confounding things because most of the toxins get stored in fat and your brain is mostly fat. So you've cleaned that out. You know, the other thing is that once you do this, you end up healing a bunch of stuff. Things that were damaged, things that were painful, things that had scar tissue that wouldn't completely, you know, restore itself. And that suddenly happens. So you know what? You're not in pain. You want to dry fast to get out of pain? This is the fastest way to do it, man. It is wonderful. And the thing about it is, when you're not in pain, there's no interruption in your train of thought, you see. So my suggestion is to dry fast because it helps you think. It helps you think better. It helps you think long lines of thought and don't get interrupted by, oh, what the heck is that? See what I mean? It's like those kind of things derail your train of thought, and if you derail your train of thought enough, you never complete your thoughts. So the message today is try a dry fast. It helps you think. It cleans your brain. It fixes your brain. It gets rid of the things that are confounding your thinking. It gets rid of your parasites that pump out all these chemicals to make you seek things you don't really want to eat, and that makes you eat things that are really bad for you and good for them, and usually it ends up in some kind of health issue, you know. So dry fast because it'll help you think. It might help you think about what you're doing to yourself. I mean, it's just a funny way to look at it, but really, what you think is what you are. I talk about this a lot on this channel. I'll probably do another video about that. And that this energy matrix we live in here is really an interesting one, but you can't have all this chatter and clutter and stuff going on because you can't see what's ahead of you. You can't see that as you think you are. You know, one of the reasons I probably will have a significantly longer lifespan is because I say I am immortal. I am going to last. I am going to figure this out. I am figuring it out. Not going to, because it indicates that I haven't yet. You see, there's all these nuances. I'll get into that in another video. But that's the thing today. If you want to really think cleaner and faster and better, do a dry fast. And see what happens when you get all the crud out of your system, you rebalance your microbiome, and add a little yogurt. Add some yogurt and add some milk, kefir, whole fatty milk. You need the odd chain fatty acids to prevent all kinds of stuff. I'll get into that later too, because I'm able to think about that stuff now. I write books because I'm able to think. And because I'm able to think, I can write books. You know, this is my mission, to bring this to you guys. Because I found a path, found a way out of the cave, and I need to show you guys that you're still in it. One of the things to do is to drive fast so you can get out of the cage and out of the cave. Because despite all our rage, we are still just rats in a cage, as they say. Billy. Anyway, I love you guys. That's the message today. Drive fast, you'll think better. You'll think about all kinds of good stuff. You'll think about how to fix things and how to make sure your life is better, and you won't be in pain. You won't just be distracted by being uncomfortable. So that's the message. Please subscribe. Check out the videos below. You know, I have so many videos, if you're new here, that talk about dry fasting, what you can do to improve your health and improve your longevity. And check them out. Read what people say about what they've done using dry fasting. I mean, it's just the best thing. Get this book, The Phoenix Protocol. You know, Dry Fasting for Rapid Healing and Radical Life Extension. It is the first book you need to buy in my series to open up your mind to the next books. I know you can do it. Love you guys. Take care.
There was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant. Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
Well, how about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.